Okay, last thing we're going to do, we're talking about a refrigeration cycle, and a heat pump is going to be very similar. So we're going to have refrigeration cycle. And we're going to have a hot reservoir, which is going to have a TH is equal to 315 Kelvin. And then we're going to be putting in some work here. And we're going to have a TC, which is equal to 275 Kelvin. Okay, so they tell us the following things. They tell us that QC is equal to 1,000 kilojoules, and the work of the cycle is equal to 80 kilojoules. B, they tell us QC is equal to 1,200 kilojoules, and QH is equal to 2,000 kilojoules. And C, which is going to be QH, is going to be equal to 1,575 kilojoules, and our work is going to be equal to 200 kilojoules. And so what you're going to have to do is figure out, in each case, does this operate, is this irreversible, reversible, or impossible? Okay, so we're saying, is it irreversible, which means it's real. It's a real process. This is another way of saying it's real. Is it reversible, which means is it ideal, or is it impossible, which means it's just impossible. It's imaginary. Okay, so let's look at A. We remember that beta max is equal to TC over TH minus TC. So this is what we need to figure out. What's our maximum coefficient of performance here? That's the first thing we need to calculate. Okay, so this is going to be equal to 275 all over 315 minus 275, which equals 6.875. That's going to be our maximum that we can't go past that. If we go past that, we're impossible. Okay, we stay under that, we're okay. If we equal that, that means we are reversible. Okay, so if we look at A, we know also that beta actual is equal to QC over work of the cycle. Okay, and that's what we have in part A. We just have direct, we can put that in there, which means we put 1,000 in here, and we have 80, and that gives us a number that is equal to 12.5. Is that, which one is that? Is that irreversible, reversible, or impossible? Well, this clearly is the actual is higher than the maximum, so it's impossible. This can't happen. This cannot be the thing that we could do. Okay, let's look at B. Okay, they give us a little bit different thing here. They gave us QC and QH, but we remember here for B, we remember that work, the cycle, is equal to QH minus QC, which is equal to 2,000 minus 1,200, which is equal to 800 kilojoules. And so now we have, for our beta actual, we have QC, which is 1,200, divided by the work of the cycle, which is 800. That gives us a number that's 1.5. Well, that's well under our maximum, so we can say that's a irreversible situation. That's an irreversible situation. Okay. Your question here is going to be about the last one. Now, there we gave you work and QH. So we gave you work and QH. You're going to have to find QC to put into this equation for QC to find out what the answer is. Okay, so again, these are not too difficult. They're pretty straightforward problems. We can really ask you some very interesting ways to look at them, and I encourage you to look at the practice exam problems that you have here, because I'm going to ask you to find out what the QH is and what the QC is. I can ask you the questions that I asked you on the first exam. I could ask them again on the third exam, but just with a slight twist where I'm looking at maximums. So Think about that as you're going through these homework problems. There's 3 for tonight. Ask me any questions if you might have them. Okay, until next time, have a good rest of your day.